High in the mountains of Nepal, on sheer cliffs that people almost dare not approach, an unusual event occurs once a year. For only 2 weeks in the spring, residents of remote villages go for the rarest and most dangerous delicacy in the world, crazy honey. This honey is unlike any other. It has a strange, almost mystical property. It causes vivid hallucinations in which voices sound out of nowhere, and the world around it seems to melt. It is created by the largest honeybees on the planet, the Himalayan Apis laboriosa, which reach 3 centimeters in length. They build giant honeycombs right on the stone walls, in places that can only be reached by a rope ladder. Their honey contains granulotoxins, substances formed during the flowering of rhododendrons. In small doses, this drug has been used for centuries as a medicine and aphrodisiac, but if you overdo it, the healing sweetness turns into poison. 1 extra spoonful can cause pain, vomiting, and paralysis. When we arrived at the village of Toni after 36 hours of traveling with transfers along roads and mountain trails, we were greeted by the descendants of the Gurung tribe. Only one family still preserves the tradition of hunting for honey, as ancient as rock carvings 7,000 years ago. Before joining them, I put a protective amulet around my neck, a water-blessed thread that protects me from misfortune and evil spirits. 3 generations of hunters gathered together, Budhiman, his father and grandfather. Their hands are covered with calluses, because every year they climb to the hives on steep cliffs. The preparation begins in advance. The men make rope ladders from bamboo, strengthen the crossbars, and check the strength of the knots. Others collect armfuls of fresh leaves, twist them and add chalk inside, creating a huge homemade torch. Smoke is the only protection against thousands of angry bees. Finally, everything is ready. An 80-meter-long ladder is tied to a tree at the top of the cliff. Nand, the young hunter, goes down first. His body is hanging in the air, tied only to a rope, and clouds of bees are circling around, stinging him through his clothes. The only thing he can count on is the support of his comrades below. Apis laboriosa colonies are amazing in their grandeur. Every 100,000 bees form a single living cover hiding honey. When the smoke rises up, the insects perform a protective dance. They lift their bellies synchronously, creating the illusion of a giant moving organism. The sight is breathtaking. Nand works with 2 poles. One balances the basket, the other carefully cuts off heavy pieces of honeycomb. Kilograms of honey are falling down, and the bees are attacking furiously. One wrong move and the hunter's life will end. Every exit is a test of endurance, because hundreds of stings dig into the body, but he continues to work. When the honeycombs are finally at the bottom, the women from the village clean them. They remove larvae, dead bees and debris. Pure honey is poured into plastic containers. On the world market, this catch costs hundreds of dollars, but hunters themselves receive no more than 50 per kilogram. Risk and labor are valued negligibly. In the evening we sit around the campfire. I'm holding a spoonful of crazy honey in my hand. It has a strange taste, slightly bitter, slightly sweet, with a slight burning sensation. Almost immediately, I feel a tingling sensation, as if the poison is starting to take effect. I am told that 1 spoonful causes nausea, 2 paralyze for several hours. In the mountains, far from doctors and roads, such an experience can be deadly. I decide not to push my luck and wait for morning. The next day, the hunters climb the cliffs again. The trails are becoming more dangerous. Landslides destroy bridges. The ground is slippery from the rain, but neither fear nor fatigue stop them. They sacrifice a chicken, build a new ladder, and inhale the smoke of incense again. Again, acrobatic stunts at altitude, honeycombs falling into a basket, bees humming, penetrating to the bones. I look at these people and realize that the way honey is extracted is much scarier. Each of them risks his life for the sake of when the honey is back in our hands. I try it again. The texture is dense, the taste is thick, unusual, and it feels like heat is breaking out inside. This is not just a product, but a real ritual, a meeting with nature, danger, and an ancient tradition that is in danger of disappearing. What do you think about this story? Write in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channels so you don't miss any amazing new stories. See you.